Moving on now, US President Joe Biden is looking for a political victory. Before he departed for Rome, he unveiled a revised Build Back Better plan. Biden is hoping that the new $1.75 trillion bill will win the support of Democrats, ending weeks of wrangling in the US Congress, and will deliver a win that will define his presidency. This latest version emerged after fierce debate within his own Democratic Party, putting the full prestige of his presidency on the line. Biden even went up to the Capitol Hill to unveil the framework agreement. However, it is likely to continue to attract intense criticism from his opponents. But the US president remains confident.
Today, I'm pleased to announce that after months of tough and thoughtful negotiations, I know we have a historic economic framework. It's a framework that will create millions of jobs, grow the economy, invest in our nation and our people, turn the climate crisis into an opportunity and put us on a path not only to compete, but to win the economic competition.
Let's just take you through some of the key points from the $1.75 trillion framework. Firstly, preschool and childcare. It will provide universal free preschool for 3- and 4-year-olds, expanding access to more than 6 million children a year. The program will be funded for 6 years. The second focus then is on climate change. There will be resilience investments to address extreme weather such as wildfires, droughts and hurricanes. And to tackle legacy pollution in communities, targeted incentives will help spur new domestic supply chains. Biden has asserted that his huge social spending plan features the largest investment ever to fight climate change.
This framework also makes the most significant investment to deal with the climate crisis ever happened, beyond any other advanced nation in the world.
That brings us to our third point here, that is affordable care. It is about extending the expanded Affordable Care Act premium tax credits. This will allow more than 3 million people to gain health insurance. It will also enable medical care to cover the cost of hearing aids. And then the final focus here is on housing and equality. This plan is to invest $150 billion in housing affordability. This will be by building more than 1 million affordable rental and single-family homes, providing rental and down payment assistance and public housing. So, the question is, who will pay for it all? The White House says it will ask the wealthiest Americans and the most profitable corporations to pay their fair share. The White House also guaranteed that taxes will not be raised for small businesses or anyone making less than $400,000 per year. This earlier version of the package was much larger, but some goals were dropped in this new one. This was to win the support of all of the Democrats. This includes paid family leave, which was a major personal loss for Biden, prescription drug pricing reform, major Medicare expansion covering dental and vision care, a bigger clean energy plan, and also a wealth tax for 700 US billionaires. And for more on this, our correspondent Susan Tehrani has sent us this report from New York. Let's listen in.
Before embarking overseas, U.S. President Joe Biden pleaded with House Democrats to embrace a framework of $1 trillion economic and climate bill, admitting in private that the fate of his presidency and Democrats in Congress was on the line if they could not come up with an agreement. Later in public, President Biden hailed the plan as being quote-unquote historic and talked about compromises and whatnot. But the president understands that this is a bill that he basically campaigned on, and the fact that he cannot get his own party to agree with one another, well, it's a problem. Never mind reaching across the aisle and talking with the Republicans. As for now, crucial details of this legislation is still not clear. Susan Tehrani reporting from New York for WION World is One.